Hi, everyone. Yes, I'm here to talk about fungi and actually to show you how sexy they are, because they are microbes too. And I would like to emphasize the fact that they're sexy because they're very good for biotech. So, and look at these pictures. I think they're very sexy. So all these clothes, all these materials are made with fungi, actually mushrooms. And all this food are made with mushrooms. So the truth is that fungi, and mushroom in particular, are having a moment right now in biotech. But for us, the most important thing is not many people realize that actually fungi are very good miners. And we want to leverage that ability of fungi to come up with more sustainable ways to extract minerals from different ores. So my talk is designed to give you just a little bit of biology. Allow me to be a little bit of a nerdy biologist, but it's the 2 or 3 main characteristics that I think fungi have that make them so prone to be adopted in different biotech spaces. One thing that I think they're very sexy because they come in many different shapes and sizes and colors, and you can see them, right? Bacteria, you gotta use the microscope. But let me tell you, yeast, mold, mushrooms, they're all fungi. And do you know what fungi are? Do you have any idea? If I ask you, you know what a plant is, you know what an animal is. Are fungi animals or plants? Well, the truth is, they're their own kingdom. And do you think they are closer related to plants or to animals? Actually, we're more closely related to fungi than the fungi are to plants. And they grow in 2 main forms. They grow as single-cell organisms. And you're probably very familiar with the yeast, the baker yeast, what you use to make wine and all that stuff that is yummy. But they also grow as filaments, like multicellular organisms, and they're like long filaments. They grow in any substrate. And we can grow those in different forms. We can force fungi to grow in liquid culture, or they can grow in solid state. And we can actually, we can actually scale that up for industrial application. Another very important characteristic of fungi, they cannot move. So in order to protect themselves, to fight off, or to compete other microbes, they have to produce compounds that will outcompete other competitors. And we have made use of those compounds extensively over the years in different industrial applications. I don't have to go over the history of penicillin, and I will tell you that citric acid is produced mainly by fermentation with Aspergillus niger. It doesn't come from lemon. Another important characteristic, a key fact of fungi, that the same as animals, they do eat their food, but the difference is animals, we ingest and we digest inside a cavity. That's why we have all our enzymes. Fungi will spit those enzymes outside in the substrate and break down and then take the small compounds. So they're very good at it. And in fact, in nature, they're the main decomposer of wood, lignin. And we have exploited this ability to fill our table over the years. And I love what Ernesto said, that the first fermentation was the yeast. Yeast is a fungi. So, and it's so popular that even in Japan, we have the national microbe, it's Aspergillus oryzia, which is used for many different foods. And we can also leverage this ability of fungal enzymes to break down many, many different substrates, including plastic, so they can be used for bioremediation. Gotta go fast, they're telling me. So, and a lot of companies have exploited this, the production, they have commercialized the enzymes from fungi. But I had to put a picture. If I tell you, you probably wouldn't believe me. They also eat rock, and they're very good at it. In fact, they're very good at coupling with plants to break down material in the soils, and that's how plants feed. So I told you that, right? I already told you that they're very good at mining. So what are the two key characteristics of how they do that? By two different things. One, that what I explained, they're very good at secreting enzymes and compounds that break down the substrate. And the other thing, the difference with bacteria, is that fungi do have mechanical force. They have the ability, especially the filament of fungi, to go and mechanically weaken rocks and so forth. So how we're leveraging this ability at Cemvita? So the current, I heard that we're working on extracting lithium from clay, and the current model, the way that we're trying to do it, the industry is doing, is using sulfuric acid, and with that we extract the lithium, and then we have to do downstream processing to separate the lithium and get it to a lithium carbonate or other forms that can be used for batteries. What we're proposing here is, and this is, the use of sulfuric acid leads to some undesirable toxic compounds, and it's also a little bit costly. What we're doing, we're working, and we have very good results. So we're replacing sulfuric acid with some biologist produced by fungi and some other microbes that are, first of all, are less toxic, and also a little bit cheaper to produce, but they also act a little bit more selectively. And that leads to a reduction in the downstream processing, which will also lead to, it's not moving, to reducing the cost, hopefully. I'm running out of time. I have 1 minute. Yes, so this is the people currently working in the Denver team. Some of them are here at the table, Rachel and James, but I have to say, honestly, it's a team effort. Like Marnie said, we've been around only 9 months, and we have made enormous progress, and that wouldn't have been done without the leadership of this fearless woman that's right there, and the beautiful team that we have. So